and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So, people, we are starting Boon In June. I'm so excited. Boon In June is here, right? Yeah. A whole 30 days we get to celebrate, spooky season. I'll be honest with you, by like the 20th, I'm gonna be like, yeah, so Boon June. Because I mean, damn, we start celebrating early actually. As you can see, I have my nail done, and this is like all within May. You know what I mean? So I have my packet here. So happy. My Pretty Fingers by Robin packet came with the new resin stuff that just came out. I'm so excited. Hold up. Let me open this up here. I think it's a little violent, you know what I mean? The way that you have to package these things because USPS, unfortunately, have a lot of problems. So many problems. Like I feel for the workers, dude. Like for real. I'm so sorry, my friend. I know it can't be easy. The system needs a lot of work. So here's the thinking. Let's get it open like in 45 years. Hang on. Okay, here we go. We have to finish here. I'm coming through with my baby little scissor. It's a baby. Here it is. Oh snap! It's a box inside of a box. Oh snap! I love boxes inside of boxes. Wait, is it? Maybe I'm tripping. Nah, listen, I'm tripping. It's not a side box inside of a box. I'm fucking, but I do like those though. Oh, that's my resin. Okay, let's bring this stuff out. Exhibit numero uno, mommy. Mommy. Oh, snap. Look at this. Flipping beautifulness. And this one glows in the dark. I should go ahead and shut it down in here. But I don't know that it'll do it. It's not dark enough. It's daytime. Yeah, it's daytime. It's trying. Look at it. But listen, I'm gonna for sure now finish this video. Now. So you'll be able to see it. Alright, let me get my light back on. But it is freaking gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Alright, what else? Mom, what else did I get? Dude, every time she showed one, I was like, chill, why you doing this? Mira, summertime. Look at that beautiful color. I cannot tell you how gorgeous that color is. Mamacita, I mean, if you're into, what do you call this thing? Coral. If you're into coral, then yes. Now I'm going to tell you, this is something that somebody else had actually picked out, but they let me have it. Oh, thank you so much, Erica. Thank you. With a K, okay? With a K. All right, what else we got? What else? And then this is a packet of the plates coming up, which I cannot show, but that would be future plates there. So that's cool. Oh, how cute. Look, she made these little guys for us, a little nail decal. I'm so happy I'm getting one of those. Oh, yeah, I didn't know she was sending that. Nice, look. It fits perfectly. The cute little Lori. Oh, you know what? That's pretty good. Look at that. That's very nice quality there. Let me see if I could get this. Hold on. Oh, there it is. So pretty. Look at that little Lori, Lily, Robin, Suze, and me. Nice. Pagating, pagatón. Everybody's gonna fit perfect. But if they don't, I also have that little baby one, right? So cool. I cannot wait to play with that. And then also some Boon In June. Some Boon In June ones. Nice. Dang, girl. Yeah. yeah, mamacita. Look how cool that is. Some of these are gonna be in the bag, which I wanted to talk about the bag for Boon In June. Some of these are gonna be in it, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just know that some of these are gonna be in that Boon In June bag. Look at that thing with the pumpkin. So these are like vintage, the little vintage ones with the moon. Nice, nice. I love it. Look at that little guy right there holding a big old pumpkin. And ghosts flying, holding what? Cats. I don't know. Yo, it's getting wild. It's getting wild. Expected to. Look at the witches. Yes, Miss Witch. Look at them. Very, very cute. A little scarecrow, too. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have in there. She also printed these out for me. This is nothing that would be on sale, but listen, like I love the music. So, boom, yeah, you gotta fit so nice. What's beef? Beef is when you want beef. Ah! Yes, on. Boon In June bag, right? Let's talk about it real quick. Hold up. So, because what I'm going to be doing here is the sneak peek for the first week of Boon In June. So, these will be plates that I show you today are going to be releasing on June 5th at 10 a.m., like normal Central Time, right? But available in addition to, you could just buy the 3 plates or one or none, but those 3 plates will be available like normal, right? And then there's gonna be bags, okay? And these bags gonna be so cute with a bundle where you could get all the plates from Boon In June, you know what I mean? They're not gonna be displayed into the week of the actual plate itself, but definitely mine will be done. Like I think this is from the first week. This is from the first week, but I have other things that are not. You know what I mean? So like these two things, let me show you. This is gonna be following weeks, and I'll go ahead and put this on here. This one, the Dead Sea, is gonna come out. I think the third week, right? And then this one is coming out the second or yeah, that might be the second and then third week. Let me double check right here. Hang on, because I have it right here. So this one will be the last week, right? And then this one will be the third week. So that's what it is, like third and fourth. So that's what's happening. However, for the bag itself, you get all the plates. There's 12 of them, right? Because there's 3 each week and there's 4 weeks. So that's what it is. It's gonna be these decals in them, some stickers as well. There's gonna be oh these polishes. I'm so most excited about these polishes. There's 2 of them, and it's a little collaboration with this lady from VV Time. So you got the graveyard shift, and then which better my candy, which is the one I'm wearing right now. So those are the tools that are coming out. This one is solar, so it actually turns, and I'm gonna put it in my curing light right here for just a second. It turns into something like this, but with the flakies and like, I don't know how to explain. It has a nice little shimmer. Look at that. It's just the in between color, so delicious too. This one is unique, and I'll put up some nails that I did with both of these on here as well. So if you grab the bag, you'll also be getting these in the bag. Yeah, buddy. So there's what else. She's gonna have cuticle oil. Hang on, I wrote it down. Let me look at my list. Okay, so apparently I had invited that, but I got the message. Hang on. So here's what it is. There's gonna be a palette, a resin palette in it. The 2 polishes, right? There's gonna be 2 different style bags. So cute. And they are limited though. I believe there's 10 of each bag, right? There's gonna be cuticle oil, just same as it was last year. Or maybe be vain, but I don't know, okay? But I'm imagining she might. And then there is gonna be the water decals that are gonna be of these. And I don't know which ones exactly. I don't know how she's doing all of that thing, what you actually get. But she did say they're going to be in two different sizes. And then there's going to be some comb with a little application wand thingy and stickers and 12 plates. Okay, so that is the bag, baby. I don't have the price of the bag, but I'm sure, it's whatever has been. I don't know what they've been, honestly. I haven't even paid attention. But those things are coming out, okay, and I'm excited. However, okay, let me stop wasting folks' time and let's take a look without further ado. The plates that are coming out the very first week, Mama Sita. Let's look at them. Hold on, let's look at my resume real good. One moment, look at this. I have, look, I have real shells in there. How cute. Love it, love, love, love. Okay, and then with this one, look at that. That's so gorgeous, right? And the whole glow in the dark thing is so adorable. The matching little glitter. So pretty. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Alright, and this one has real beautiful matching glitter as well. Look at it. And this little sticker in there with the black roses and his blue eyes. Yes, ma'am. I already know the wife already was like, can I have? I gotta share my stuff. Yeah, baby, you can have it. After I use it one time, okay? Just one time. Let's get into the thing. The three that are coming out this Friday, the 5th, are numero uno, called 361 Fright Night. That's a little dirty, dude, because literally just used it, right? So there's the lady, the man, right here, and then this one is this guy. I just took him out of his little thingy. And there he is. There's our homegirl. There's our homeboy. We got this little thingy, the little skulls. I want to say it's the bigger one. I don't think it's the babies. It's these guys. Yep. Those little guys. And the zombie man is right here on the thumb. There he is, dude. He's coming to get you. So that is 361, and they have some other cool monsters on it. As a matter of fact, this guy I have used as well on another. And this, oh, these are the things that are on that magnet, you guys. I'm like, why do they look so familiar? That's what it is. He's right here. There's the thumb, and then you have the bird. And where did that cat come from? He didn't come from here. That cat came from a different place. But the thumb and this definitely came from here. This came from another location. So that is that guy though. So that's coming out. This screaming guy is from another plate in the running lady. But Beware Yikes is actually one that's coming out on the first week, and it is really, really special because it has a lot of different phrases. It's number 360, Spooky ABC. And you see right there, where was they watching? Fear the shadows. You know what? Beware and Yikes is not on this one. See, I'm getting confused because there's so many, but this one has which better have my candy. And what it is, I'm not using them on the nail, one plate a week. So it's like, dude, what's really going on? But nah, so this is in another one. That's going to be for another week. And then the moon guy is from another plate as well that are already released though. So these are just the ones, the other images that haven't come out. But it does have Fear of the Shadow, Fantastic Night. It has a lot of other things, Jack-o'-lantern King, and there's poison, apples, and magic potions. And that one is on this one right here. And then you have the trick or treat, of course. And look at it, feeling wicked. That's on one of the nails that I'm putting up here with the witch. That is also coming out this week, and it is Spellbound 386. That's the one with that really cool witch face. I love it so much. This face, why is it so beautiful? I love that witch face, but it has a lot of really cool images as well. Like, look at those moths. Two different really cool ones. It has the old lady hand, the old witch hand, and that is one wicked son. I freaking love it. That potion bottles are wrapped up and stuff, and she is the little witch inside of a champagne glass. There's my cat. Is that my cat? Nope, nope, that's not my cat because this one is all hunched up. However, this is on that nail right there with the witch. So it does come in the big and the small. As a matter of fact, I think all of the plates for this month are going to be that way with the big and the small images, both of them. But these bools are really cool. The guy, oh, see, you can't see that. Hold up. The bools filled in, you color it in. Fright Night Creepy, Gas and Spooky, and the little hand. That looks like a werewolf hand. Right? Look at the nail. Another one is the Weird Witch. There's a Weird Witch who isn't there. Is this her? Nope. This is just like a ghost. This is another one. This one has like a devil looking guy here. His tail. Oof. He scares the crap out of me, dude. Stop it. He's so scary. And then you got this guy that he kind of looks like a Sasquatch kind of guy. And of course, I mean, I guess you gotta have some really disgusting rats, dude. The rat is always showing up with his creepy little stuff. It is creepy, that's why. Okay, so with this one though, look at that. That's another beautiful romantic kind of image there. I love it. And witches. I have that on my keyboard. Oh, there's these witches. Oh no, that's witch, isn't it? That's just witch. Listen, you can't even listen to me, man. Oh man. Listen, my eyes are not tired. My T's are not crossed, okay? I'm loca right now. I'm just doing so many things that I'm losing my mind. But yeah, so we do have witches on this one. Oh, the best thing too is this phrase right here. We are the granddaughters of the witches you couldn't burn. Dude! Yo, it's like, boom, giving it to them real, real good. So that's cool. And then you got that little spell wand. So that's nice. I mean, it's really, really good. Oh, this one is also really cool. Look at that little tree house, but you know, it's your witch house or whatever. This little thing too. And here's a witch that had a little bit too much to drink. Okay. Yo, she's losing her footage, but there's the drink with the little foaming stuff. And I also like this little shoe. It's a very interesting little shoe. So this is a really cool play. I love this play. And then of course, baka ting ting ting, the Fright Night and Spooky ABC. So let's pick up some images. Okay, so boom, let's pick up some cute images from numero uno here. 360 ABC Spooky. Espérate, Spooky ABC. There you go. I got that backwards there. So, bam. It has this beautiful font in humongous, and I'm using it actually right here on the tips. One, that's that side, and then middle side, and then baby. And the baby is basically the same as this right here, just a normal size font. Dude, I got stuff everywhere. I'm telling you, it's actually a really long time that I have kept this money because I love it so much. I've kept this for like 4 days. That's so long. Okay, so let's see what goes on over here. Let's do the ABC here. MNOPQR, we'll catch a little piece of it. And then we'll do the same thing with the other side. And kind of like put them maybe side by side type deal. I mean, there's three of them. So I'm getting in there because it is a lot of actual polish to pick up. It's not just lines, it's filled in. So I want to swipe lightly and I want to pick up lightly so that way I don't dip into that polish. So let's get rid of those extras. And we got all the way to R and all the way to E there. We're going to put them here. Oh, they so cute and spooky. And the little drip that they have. I love letters, even to use them like this or singular to put a real nice big A, let's say, and then you decorate the nail and the A's on top. Boom. It looks all like romantic, like from a storybook, I love that. I love that. So let's also pick up this guy and put it right next to it, like a little comparison here. Here we go. Nice. And since it's at the edge, I'm going to flip it. You know what I mean? Boom. And do it this way. So that way I'm not getting it all over the plate. Just the reason why I'm using it in that way, lady. That's right. So bam, with the smaller one, we were able to get a lot more, right? We got to the F. And then all the way to the L on the smaller dude. Here we go. From a, is that wide perspective? There it is. Boom. Let's put it right underneath. Size número uno, número dos, número tres. So if I'm using the big one, it easily fits, on my thumb. I can put 2 rows of words on my thumb there. And then with the medium, about 3. And with the tiny G's, I could write a book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences with that one. So, I love letters. But again, like if I had to build an actual thing, that's when it gets annoying, dude. When you trying to make me build stuff. So I really, no lie, appreciate these things already. You know what I mean? So here are how the polishes were named, right? So you have graveyard shift and which better have my candy. You gotta say it like that. You can't be like, which better have my candy? You can't do it. It's gotta which better have my candy. It gotta be like that. But yeah, so that's how I believe the names came up for those. So let's pick up some of these things. You got the trick or treat, and I really like the bone chilling, because it has a little skeleton already in it. So that's cool. You have lurking in the dark, and let's give it a little bone guy here. So also another thing that you can do is take these and do like a play, on words and don't use them together. Maybe you want to say, lurking trouble or something, just like change it up. You could say lurking booze, lurking witch, and just like change it up, or just better candy, that type of thing. Boom, here we go, lurking in the dark. Like sometimes when I'm looking for words to create something, let's say I'm looking for run, and I may find run within another word or something like that. So the more word plates I have, then the more I can do that with. Maybe I just need trouble for something that I'm doing, or I could just use the horrors from this lab of horror thing. So that's the deal here, boom. And it does have a couple of Happy Halloween. Wait, I'm bugging. It has 2 different types of trick or treat. Is that what it is? Yep, it's a straight up, and then the trick, and then or this way and treat. So it does have 2 different type of trick or treat. Only one Happy Halloween, so chill on that one, lady. All right, here we go. So we got the lab of horrors, and then the horrors also has the little droopy thing at the bottom, drip, drip. Oh, look, Lab does too. Papa, and the whole thing is a little droopy. Cute. Listen. Bam. You will put that little guy right here. Nice. And you can kind of see how that will look. And these little ghosts could be lurking in the dark. Why not? I could put like lurking in the dark on this one or something like that. However, I could also just pick up the smaller image and put it on there, but it'll fit a whole nail, big nail, like this one. Bam. Nice. So that type of thing, a little lab horror. I like it. Okay, so that is the deal here. Now let's move on to the next. Okay, so let's look at plate numero 2. And this one is called 360 Fright Night. Because let me tell you, it is a fright night. Everybody is afraid, dude. And this little patch is so freaking adorable. Of course, I'm running for the patch, girl. We got the patch, you guys. We already looked at this and we actually did not talk about this big skeleton skull dude right here. I think this one is super cool too. This little creepy one. It's a witch lady. Look at her. She's so creepy. Let's get her too. But first, let's get this. We're definitely going to get the two bulls, right? That's needed. That's absolutely necessary. And I almost feel like this is something you could use with like a pirate nail as well. This little patch guy. I think he could go with the pirate nail. Boom. There's our patchy. Get it. You could color that in or not. Or not. Because it has a nice little shade on it. Little feet. Here we go. Bam. Put that little patch at the bottom here, dude. In my head or my head. I don't know. There it is. I don't know if I'm hitting the top. Nope. Sure I'm not. There it is. That is so cute, isn't it? I love it. So I have that right here. Bleep. Oh, there's something like this on there. So cute with red. I just feel like that would look cute on red, and then you chrome it gold. Oh, and you're very sparkly. Or you could do like the cat eye thing that everybody's loving. Do some cat eye to get that coming from underneath, and then you put this on your black pop. In the outside is like sponge, darker, gray, black kind of deal, and then this is like shining through. I could already see it. That'd be so cute. Alright, what else we got? I like this mummy guy with his big head. Love that. We're gonna do the bull though. I said we wanna put the bull over here. The two different kinds. The one that you fill in and the one that's already filled in. So edge of plate, I'm gonna come this way here. Try to go lightly on it, for the words and stuff. You got the boom and boom. This one with the creepy and everything here. Hold that. Alright, here we go. I see this one. You'll be able to color in whatever color you want. And that'll be what's popping on that. Bam. Boo baby and boom. Boo boo boo. That is. Boo. Or boo. Cute. Alright, so let's get some of these people and starting with the super creepy witch in the corner. Kneel down and I wouldn't approach. That's all I'm saying. She needs a bag of apples. Cause she looks like, I bite. That's how she looks. Look at her. Bam. Color her hand. Yo. Her hand. Her hand, though. No touchy, witchy, witchy. Alright, there she is. Look at her. She is one scary lady. Bam. The Jabeezies with her. She's in the corner, dude. Bam. There she is. Nope. You give her a little apple, put it right there. That's what she's gonna give you. And then you go ahead and you put poison apples and magic potions on your nail. Adorbs. And then these two guys, I can't get over them. They're so freaking amazing. They are so cute. Let me see if I could get them both on here. Let me get maybe a bigger stamper. Go. This one I think is wider. There they are. Didn't get her leg, but she's good. No leg, but look how beautiful she is. And all the details on these people. Look at his shirt, you know, and the creases on his pants and the expression on his face. She's kind of creepy looking herself. If I'm honest, we'll pick her up again, Dotito, so she could have legs, because that's not fair. That's not fair. I already chopped her up over here. She got chopped up, no legs. She doesn't need to be no leg on me, Nope. See, he saw the witch and he's like, nope. Help. Dude in distress. Yo, here we go. Let's get the other one. The lady, but completely, fully, and wholly. Let's get her. It also has this cute little crystal ball type deal. You could put anything in there. It would be cool to do like an alien inside the crystal ball. Or something, you know, or even the hand. You could put the creepo hand that's on this plate maybe inside of the crystal ball. Will it fit? I don't know. We should check it, right? Bam, there she is. No, they killed Bob. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, horror movies are hilarious. You can't take that stuff serious. Like, they're not being serious, okay? They running and tripping all loco. You know, they are just too much. You know those videos that will go around about the people in horror stories and they just like being chased all over the house with them. That's them. To take the time to gasp, you know, run, get out of here, dude. Run now, okay? Get out of here. Another thing that they do, they be like calling out. They'll hear a noise and they'll be like, hello? Is anybody there? No. No, that is not what you told me. Don't ask that question. If you hear something, you shut the question. Okay, bring it all to a freaking fight. And then you grab your bat and you go check it out. That's what you need to do. You can't be always there thinking, hello? No, don't do that. Alright, so let's try this though. Let's try to get this guy. And then inside of it, and let's see if we could put the hand. The small hand. So I'm picking up the bigger whatchamacallit. Maybe you could put the rat. Oh, snap, listen. It be like giggles with these type of deals. It's not even serious. It be giggles every time, dude. Hold up. So you could color it, you know, smoky looking. Some gray, white, and black. And just like swirl it around right here. And then pop, pop, color it in. Bam, here it is, right? And you could have like purple curtains, you know, on the side or something, and then you have him. And you could do the little baby. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna stop because that's too much. Sorry. All right, here we go. And or I'm gonna do the hand. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. Bam, there's our hand. See, making a psychotic mess. That's why clean as I go. You know what I mean? Because otherwise I get insane with the crazy messes. Here we go. It ends up on me, you know. Maybe on my toe. And I'm like, how? How did you get there? You're under the table the whole time. Bam. Look how cool that looks, though. That's pretty big cute. And again, you could put the cat. Or, you could put glitter inside and make it really cool. That's cute. You could put the glitter before you put the hand. And then you put the hand on there, color it in gray or something. I love it. Choo choo choo. Little curtain deal. Do do do. Whatever. And it would be cute. Alright, so what else we got? We're moving on from this guy. Nice stuff. But let's move on. Last but not least, number 386. Spellbound, baby. There it is. And let's go ahead immediately, okay? And pick up We Are the Granddaughters of the Witches You Couldn't Burn. And then you have the Salem Sisters, Bells and Spirits. Bad witch energy. Magic is real, babe. And Anakaram Namikaradaka. Que se choque. Okay, que se choque. What do I know? So here it is. Let's do it though. Let's get that little guy. Beautiful mom. So gorgeous. Everything. You already know I love that lady too. Hold up. Bam. Let's get her. Yo, we got a stamp on. There it is. And it's the most delicate little script, but still incredibly detailed. Like you can read it. That's what I love about it. Cause script is like, kind of iffy, dude. But this one is a really good one right here. Bam, and the closer I get, the less I'm likely to use that roller. There we go. Bam. And we're gonna put her right here. There she is. How pretty is that? So cute, right? And let's grab the smaller one. There's a smaller one right here too. Yo, you gotta have good ass eyesight to read it. God, you hear me? You think like 2025. There you go. 2020, man. No, 2025. You know what I mean? 2019, something like that. Hold that. But let's see. We can still read it because we know what it says. You know what I mean? Because it's tiny as heck. Hold up. Here we go. Boom. Bam. See that though? We are the granddaughter, the other of the witches. The other. You can't birthday. Oh man. Okay. That's a really big difference. But here we go. It's basically like the little pinky and then the thumb. Without your free band, depending, how what size your hands are. Cause I feel like I just got like a medium. It's not tiny. It's not big. It's just there. You know what I mean? Oh, so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Let's pick up the drink though, because I don't want to pick up things. That one in my nail. I'm doing put up my nail on here. I'm pinning it to this thing. But still, let's get that guy and this other moth because this is not the moth I picked up. That's a really pretty one with cute little details. So this one has like little stars on it and the drink. Boom, and a little bubbly. It's probably not a good drink, but you never know though. Really, we're just gonna drink good potions, the kind you want, the type of potion you want, not the ones that are gonna kill you. Okay, so I have no space for this here. Oh, you know what? I do. Here, I just want to jam pack it basically. Boom. There's my little drink. We can make that little drink green, or purple. A beautiful little mug. Make it nice and bright if you want or not. But you can put the pink in there. Why not? The aqua color. Oh, really, really pretty. I love it. Nice. Okay, so that, and then her shoe. Instead of the glass slipper like Cinderella, she drops that. I want to pick up a patch of the little tiny stuff, the smaller items on it, and just put it right here, the whole little patch. Boom, let's do that. You got the candle thing, and this one does have a little glass bowl as well. And it is filled in, which of course you could just remove and put whatever you want on it. But it's a different type of glass bowl, it looks like. This one looks more creepy, and this one more chic. No. Boom. So we have a lot of those little images here, including the little house. The little hand I didn't quite get there. But I did get a little cauldron there. The hand with the glass. We have our little mushroom. Oh, I didn't get to get that little thingy, but we'll get that one because I do love it. The chandelier thing. You have the little potion bottle. We also have the chicken side of the champagne bottle. She's taking a little break here. The witch. She's like, dude, I'm on board. Can you call Selma or something? And this there broom, really cute, but I didn't grab the bottom, so bye-bye now. Alright, here we go. All these cute little items right here for us to look at. Listen, somebody's gonna be bad, of course. There's no ifs and buts about it. I just noticed we also have another witch here. The one that's at the party. She's like, yo, pour me another drink. She's right there chillaxing. So those are our little items. I'm putting them all the right. Let me see, can you see them? Yeah, you can see. Let me hang on. Let me clarify that a little bit there. There we go. I'm wearing my glasses, so of course I can see them. You know what I mean? Can you though? I think you could zoom in though. I like the little hat with a little shade already in it and the little wand thing. Cute. See that tree, baby. Look at the detail on the house. So pretty and still clean and clear. Nice. I like that. That's the stuff. That's the stuff we want to see. And this is really freaking cool. I like this because you can use it just as edging, like to make it creepy. So you know how I was talking about, like, oh, we could put a curtain over there. Well, instead of the curtain, what if you put this little creepo right here? Hang on. Dude, hold up. It could be something that you put on the edging, or I know I'm not gonna use any of that. But see what I'm talking about? That part. It's a little creepy thing that could be coming in here. Howling in the wind, type of situation. Boom, right there. Bam. And it gives it a nice little creepy look. Ooh. And you can have like a little tiny ghost underneath it, like right here coming through or something. That'd be cute. Boo type deal. Loves me liking. And what else? My witch lady. Okay. I'm gonna get her. I know. I did get her before, but you know what? I still want her. Still want. And this eye, I didn't get to use the eye on mine for my theme. I don't want to say theme because it's all the things together, but specifically the one that I was using, I didn't see the opportunity for the eye to go there, so I didn't get the eye, but I love the eye. It is really pretty, especially if you were to use it and then get tears coming down the door. Maybe like a little crybaby. Oh, I don't know what's cute about it, but it would be. It would be very, very cute to have some tears coming down. I have a rainbow plate from Pretty Fingers that has rain. Like a whole little patch of rain, and they basically look like teardrops. So you can have a little teardrop coming. Poor baby got a little feeling hurt. Well, she has a little white patch. Then you could do white. See, this one has the two doubled patch on the little one. No, I don't have a little double on the big. No, the big one only has one. It just looks like double because I didn't lift it right. Maybe nah, it really does look like it has double on the smaller eye for some reason. It really does. So let's put these eyes on here because you know what they're doing? Watching. They are watching, dude. Bam. So gorgeous. I love it. You color them in like a nice little green and then pop out the little white spots on them. Then a little tear coming down. That'll be so cute. And cameras. What else? I'm also feeling the hat. The hat is so freaking cool. Look at that. I like that. There could definitely be a nice play on it. But let's get our little candlestick because I didn't get to get it when I got my little patch. They have small items. We got a lot of them, small items. Boom. And I didn't get to use this candlelit thingy on the money I did with it. Because there's just no way you could use every single, I mean, maybe. For one money though, every single image. That's pushing it. And it's be cohesive, you know? So we'll have to do like a random crazy money. Everything but the kitchen sink type money. Alright, so there's my candlelight thing. And let's put it over here. A little solitary stuff right here. And you can have like a gray nail and then in the middle, like a little white dot, pop, 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 and then yellow, pop, 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 to bring that little highlight thing on. And you could put spiders coming up here to make it real nice and creepy. Really, really nice. Loves love. And let's get our lady, okay? I know she's on the nail, but I need her because she's so special. She's straight special. I love her. A way tool that she could be used. Hold on, let me pick her up here so I could exasperate what would be so cute for her. Like imagine I took her and I got rid of her actual inside. Look at that, she got the old lady little bump and stuff. Not old lady, the witch bump. But if I were to remove her eyes and stuff, maybe her forehead thing, her cheeky and her mouth, then she's only the outline, right? And then inside I put something else. I don't know. I don't know what. Like I immediately asked me, well, what you putting in there, lady? I don't know, words or something, you know. It's so cute. She's adorable. Let's pick her up, hold up, and remove it. Let's see, am I tripping? Or is that like cute? Is that a cute design or am I tripping? We finna find out, bruh. We are about to find out, Mamacita. I have a big old mess though. This thing's clean. That's why I have to like be all crazy in my handling and stuff. Alright, so where is the little dot to go inside? We're gonna get rid of her eyes and stuff, basically the details. So she just has a little outline. I keep her nose, but get rid of her cheek and lip. Bang. Mind your business, but and I'll leave that definition, you know. So we'll put it right here. Boom. And it's just the outline of that witchy witch lady. Why she's like that? Why is she like that? That witch. And then inside of it, let's see if maybe feeling wicked, you know, or spooky, or creepy, or something like that, but maybe feeling wicked. But the smaller one could go in there. Where's it at? Do you see it, dude? Like like literally right underneath it. You okay? Here we go. Let's put feeling wicked. Let's just say the feeling wicked is in red or something, to make it all spooky. Let's get that lady her feelings, so she could go ahead and get over them. Here you go, Mamacita. We're gonna give it to you, okay? Allow you to feel them as deep as you need, okay? Then we gotta move on, lady. Boom. Feeling wicked. And you could even put a little apple. I keep wanting to put a little apple. I mean, why not a little apple? Yeah, so that's what I was meaning, and that might look kind of cool actually on Armani though, you know what I mean? So that is that. Let's clean and we'll be back. Here we go. Recap. There are 3 plates coming out. Alright, here we go. Recapping you. There's gonna be 3 plays coming out on June 5th. That's the first of 4 releases for Boon In June. However, you could also purchase the bundle. Very limited, dude. There's gonna be 2 different type of bundles. Super limited, 10 of each type deal. And then the 3 plates every week will coming out. This week, Friday the June 5th, is going to bring us 361, espérate, no, 360 spooky A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C. That's it, they caught it. And then 361 Fright Night, with a little spooky thing. And finally, 386 Spellbound. And these are the images that we picked up here. And this one has a little bit of all of them. We have our letters here in the 3 sizes. And the boo that came from the Fright Night one, the gasping people, but yet a really creepy witch bed down there. We got us right here a cute little patchy thing from the Fright Night. And then we got us some ones lurking in the dark and lab of horror. And from our witch play, we also got us a spellbound, a beautiful bubbly drink. Anyone? We got that little eye, side eyes, right? They so sad. This beautiful little thing right here that we are the granddaughters of the witches. You couldn't burn. That's what's on that. And then here we have the beautiful candlelight thingy. That's also coming from this witchy play here, Spellbound. And then from our cutie pie. But I think where we get that from? We got that from right here, baby, with the hand. Our Fright Night plate. And then also, though, from where did we get that guy? We got that from the witch plate right here. Now, you giving us a little spooky look there, a little branch look. And then over here, we have our witch lady. She's so freaking amazing. We took out all her little facials and we put her feelings on her face. And then all the cute images, or really adorable images from this spellbound play right here. But more is to come. These right here are from other releases that are coming the 3rd week and the 4th week. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And remember, keep it spooky this season. Pero also, share that love, mamacita. Share it. Peace. Au revoir. One. Hey guys, please remember to like and subscribe.